Damon slashed his hand through the air, cutting off his children's latest burst of giggles. His glare never left Miss Samuel's, where she stood doused in blue dye, from her bodice to the toe of her half-boots, peeking out from under the hem of her morning gown. Her white apron was saturated, and droplets of blue-coloured liquid fell to the floor from her tightly clenched fists. He could not halt his appraisal as his stare landed on her bodice and slowly travelled to her waist. Her dress was stained and soaked, and clinging to her shift below as the distinct stench of ammonia travelled through the air. Apparently, his son had taken heed of his chemistry studies and was employing the lessons learned. With much effort, Damon lifted his eyes, thankful that despite the havoc wreaked on her dress and boots, her face was stain-free. Her dark tresses were pinned high atop her head, with a single curl hanging over her shoulder, luckily impervious to the blue colouring. Despite his children's many governesses, none had even remotely resembled the lady before him. Miss Samuels was far younger than any governess he'd had as a child, or any he'd employed for his own children. And the uptick of her chin, as her eyes held his, said that she belonged in a ballroom instead of his foyer. Clearing his throat, Damon was hard-pressed to determine who was more deserving of his reprimand, his wayward, unruly children, or the woman who'd been hired to make certain his children were not wayward and unruly.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.